we're thinking about our problem, and we're thinking about 12 being a group of 10 and 2 extra ones. It might help you guys to create that number bond just like that. Okay, not just to write 12 is 10 and 2, but to show, because you guys were struggling with making that group of 10. Like you just draw 10 or 12 dots all squished together, all crazy. This is what some of you guys were doing. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you just be like 3, 6, 9, or whatever, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and do something crazy like that, which did not make it easy to see where your group of 10 was and your 2 ones. Okay? So now that we have a group of 10 and 2 extra ones, we can very easily go, I know 10 minus 9 is 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 left, plus I've got 2 left over here. And that's where you guys were making a lot of goofy mistakes yesterday too. Because you had those groups all grouped together, you couldn't see that you were doing 10 minus 9 equals 1, and then your 2 left over, right? So 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay? I know you knew that was wonderful. We could all see 1, 2, 3.
It's really easy.
Okay, all right.
We just had 2, and then 1 extra one.
All right. We're gonna do another problem. We need to. Okay, I'm gonna do this again every day.
They have it good.
Those bigger kids at lunch are throwing balls against the wall, and it messes up my board.
Miss Kennison, it's like a video game. I never play video games.
Okay, me neither. All right. Carla, Jose, and Yanis each have 8 cherries. Okay, so Carla, do you know my mom's name is Carla? Carla with a K, and my dad's name is Carl with a K. Isn't that funny? Carla, Jose, and Yanis all have, you wine, 8 cherries. Okay, they all have 8 cherries. Now, they all get some more cherries to put in their bowl. They all get some more. We don't know how many more. Okay, they all get some more, some mystery number. Okay, and then it says now Carla has 12. Jose has 14. And Yanis has 16. Sorry. I had to write that a little wonky to fit in on there. I apologize. Okay, so now we need to figure out how many more cherries they each had. So when we're doing a missing addend, right, we count up. Because we're saying 8 plus what equals 12. So you can't, you could do 12 minus 8 equals what? That would be fine. Go backwards to find that missing addition. You can always count up. So I see a lot of you guys already have your hands up. That's awesome. Do it with me then. Okay? So we go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you guys get 4? Okay. And if you were to use your number lines to do that same thing, whoopsie. Your number line, and you started at 8, and you counted how many hops it took you to get to 12, you do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you land on 12. Or you could do subtraction because you know the opposite of addition is subtraction. And so in order to find a missing number, if you're doing addition for, you do it backwards. You go 12 minus 8 equals what? Okay, so you could always go and count backwards. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. I also landed on 4. Or if I counted down like a rocket ship, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I got 4. Okay. So you can use subtraction to solve your missing addition problems, or you can count down. So what we know is that Carla has, or instead of has, we'll say got 4 more. Right? Got 4 more. Okay, so let's figure out how many Jose has. Okay? Wonderful. If you know it, what did you get? I'll give you guys a second to finish. Max, you need to try. Everybody else around you tried, so you need to try. Max?
Which one are we on again?
So you need to do the work. You're used to sitting there and trying to get away without doing anything. So do it. Do it with us. Come on. How'd you get that? Do it. That's what I'm asking you. So which strategy did you use to get that answer? Sit down, girls. Show us. Do it with us. So where'd you start? Okay, so you started at 8. 6. So he started at 8. He counted how many hops it took him to get to 14. Is there a different strategy, Elizabeth? If you do subtraction, you mean? So you can go 14 and count how many hops it takes you to get to 8. So do it. Oh, okay. So she means on the number line. I thought she was doing it in her hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Okay. What else? What other way can we use? You're going to use invisible hand. Can you, I'm just keep going. Describe to me what you're doing. I don't think you need invisible hand on this one. I don't think you need an invisible hand, but keep going. No, you're on the right track. No, don't wimp out on me, Ellie. Don't get scared just because I said, explain it to me more. No, we're not doing that. Stand back up. You're going to be brave, right? Is it okay to make stupid mistakes? Absolutely. That's how we learn. So we're going to be brave. We're going to stop shrugging your shoulders at me. You don't need to be scared. It's okay. Stop. I just said stop doing that. I don't have to answer questions because I'm shrugging my shoulders. No, that's not how it works. So you're going to be brave and you're going to shake it off and say, okay. I said, so how are you going to solve it? Using your fingers. I cannot understand you. Speak up, sweetie. Loud and proud.
You do 4 here, and you do other 10 here. She said,
I know what she said, Hayden. You need to do it. Show me how you're doing it.
4 and 10 here.
Okay, so how are you going to get your missing number? So you can't just say I count 4, 6. That doesn't make sense. So no, we're not going to shrug. So what you're doing is you're confusing. So like you're on the right track. If you're going to do subtraction to find your missing addition, you can totally do that. You can use invisible hand, but you need to finish it. No, stop shrugging your shoulders at me. You're going to do the work because you're brave, Ellie. You're brave. Sit up straight.
What?
So you're right. You can use invisible hand. So by invisible hand, she means you've got your 10. Nope, sit up straight. We're not going to wimp out. And you've got 4 more, right? You've got 10 and then 4 more invisible ones. Now, sit up. You're on the right track, Ellie. You're fine. You just need to, you didn't finish. You can't just say, I've got 10 and 4 more. How are you going to get there? Don't shrug your shoulders at me, Ellie. Stop it. You use subtraction. You go backwards to find your missing addition. Okay? So let's do it. You don't need to get upset. Let's be brave and work together. Because I told you that's a strategy, but you have to actually do it. You can't tell me that's the strategy you're using and then not do it. So let's do it, Ellie. Okay? Do it with me. You've got 10 and you've got 4 more. Okay? Your invisible hand. So now you're going to take away your 8. Right? 5. Because do you need to count these fingers? No, you guys know you have 5 fingers on one hand. You should know. Unless you guys are like the awesome 6-fingered man or something, right? He's in The Princess Bride. Anyway, he's a villain. But 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 2 left. Plus, don't forget your invisible 4 over here. So now you've got 4, 5, 6. So you could use that strategy, absolutely. You just needed to actually do it. That's what I asked you to do, is help me solve it. Right? You're okay. Shake it off. You gotta be brave. You guys are all brave, and if you make goofy mistakes along the way, that's okay. Right? Because guess what?
Mistakes help you learn.
Mistakes help you learn. And you know what the power of yet? I've got a little poster that says the power of yet. When you do things like you say, I can't do it, I don't know how, I'm not good at this, and your brain shuts down. But if you say things like, I can't do this yet, it leaves that opening. Like, it's hard now, I can't do it, but I will do it one day after I keep learning and practicing, okay? The power of yet is very important. So using those different strategies, you can count backwards. 14 minus 8 equals what? You could also, you have another strategy to use there? If she wants to count back like a rock chip, same, very similar strategy, except for this way we count how many fingers we pop up on the way back. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Right? We counted 6. Just like when we did our invisible fingers, just like when we counted on the number line. Okay? So we'd say, Jose got 6 more. Okay, now Yanis. Yanis has 16 total. So we're going to figure out how we're doing that. Okay, so you guys do that real quick. Talk to your neighbors, talk to your partners, even, and how you're going to solve that last one. 16. We're going to be brave.
Just like Samuel, we need 2 more.
What is going on with these people here?
2 more.
Yeah. So what do you Okay, so
All of
I
them.
am learning.
It's like yesterday.
What is supposed to 4, 5, 6.
Amy, if you look at the number on the side, it's like $20.
Is this the menu? Okay.
What?
16. Yes.
No.
7 plus 8 again. It's not going to be 7. So, okay.
Take this right again.
16.
Right, how much better?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here, 2 keys. And then you have the imaginary 6 right here. Okay. 10, 5, 11, 10, 9, 4, 3, I don't have 5, 6, 7, 8. And 6 right there. So 6 minus 2 is 8.
All right, I love that I see all these first grade hands up. My learner's ready. Very good. I heard lots of math discussions. Hayden.
Me and Miguel. So Miguel decided to do his number one. He decided to go on 8 and count on 16, and he landed on the number 8.
No. Oh, so like go. So do you mean start at 16 and go back and can subtract? You can't land on the number 8 if you're starting at 16 unless you're subtracting. Okay.
So Miss Kennison, Miguel wanted to go like that way to move on forward.
Okay, so can't start on 8 and then count how many. And it took him 8 to get to 16? Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that, for clarifying that for me. Good job.
And then I just did the hand one.
Okay, so you did 16 minus 8 with your invisible hand. Okay, show me. How did you do invisible hand?
I went like, okay, so Miguel.
Oh my gosh, Valerie. Oh my gosh.
I mean, the one.
The only goofy thing you forgot was to carry your 10 up on this side.
Yeah. And I said that was okay.
Very nice, Miss Valerie. I love that your numbers are lined up. Awesome job. Awesome job. Okay. Okay, first graders, eyes up, ears on.
And then 6. And then I counted on.
No, you can't count on if you're doing invisible hand.
I went down.
You can't, you subtracted 8. So what she's saying is she did 10 and then her invisible 6 and she did 10 and she took away the 8 because that's how many you started with. So she goes 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's got 2 left plus 6 over here. 6, 7, 8. Okay, very good. Did you guys use a different strategy, Miranda?
That's like a rocket ship.
You counted down like a rocket ship, so you went 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, did we make a goofy mistake? No, 10, 9, 8. There we go. We did do it correctly. All right. Very good. Hello. We would love your help if you want to come in. Yes. I'm missing almost half the first grade class. Yeah, I know. We're missing 3 out of 9. Yeah. I know. Okay. Yeah, we're missing a third of them, I guess. Not. But okay. Anybody have a different way that they did it? Okay. So what way did you use?
All right.
You were what? You used invisible fingers and you did 16 minus 8 to find your missing addition. Very good. So invisible fingers, we've got 10, we've got 6 invisible, 10 minus 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 2 left, plus your 6 invisible, 6, 7, 8, right? Very good. So lots of different ways that we could do it. We could use addition. Okay, you could count on your invisible fingers. You could count backwards on the number line. or subtraction, I mean, sorry, subtraction to solve for missing addition, or you could say 8 and then hop forward how many to get to 16, right? Or you could do 8 and count up on your fingers, right? Many strategies to use to find that Yanis.
Sorry.
Oh.
Come on, Sophia, let's get this one.
Like sometimes it just has a mind of its own. Well, there's this fun part that like wonks everything, like when I hit it right. Okay, I'll. All right. So, yeah, he got a cold. He was all boogery yesterday. We're like, he's not gonna be here today. Okay, I want you guys, you all have a number line in front of you on your name tags. You also have one inside your desk, right? You also got one inside your desk at the beginning of the year. So you should all, in theory, have it now. Okay, and we can use that number line to help us count forward. Oh. If you've got it, you can grab it real quick. Okay, so if we do the problem 13 minus 8, 13 minus 8, we've been practicing breaking up that 13. 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones, right? We've been practicing breaking up those numbers, okay? Okay, and remember, you can do, okay, Hayden, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we can do a couple different strategies. We can count on, okay, so you guys can show me 8 fingers. Show me 8 fingers. And this is what my friend Miranda has been showing us, right? We've been practicing Miranda's strategy a lot, right? We've had 8, and then we count up. We say 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'll show up when it feels like, hopefully. Eventually that'll show up. And then there's 13. Okay. There we go. Now we've got 13. And then we count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also do it on your number line, right? We can also use addition to solve subtraction, and go from 8 and count how many it takes to get us to 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could start at 13 and count how many it takes you to get down or count backwards 8, right? So there's many different strategies we can use. Okay, if we do invisible hand, we've got 10 and 3 more. 3 more invisible ones, right? Because 13 is a group of 10 and 3 extra ones. So we've got 10 and 3. 10 minus 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 2 left, plus our 3 invisible over here. 3, 4, 5. Okay? Many ways to find our answer, right? Or remember when I said you can break up those 10s, or you can break that up, and we said 13 is a group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you can cross out your 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 2 plus 3 more. 2 plus 3 is 5. Do we find our answer using many different ways? Yeah, 2 plus 3 is 5. Yeah, it's right up there on our getting a sum. Okay. So we can use our strategies. When it tells you to count on to solve in your homework, in your classwork today, when it tells you to count on to solve, like it might, it's the 13 minus 8. So just like what I did earlier, you go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's the count on to solve method. You took away 8, so you're going to keep counting up to 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If we counted how many hops it took us to get to 13 you go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, hold on. I'm like getting myself all, my brain between my fingers and my jump. Anyway, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? You've got 5. It takes you 2 to get to 9 or to 10, right? 1, 2, and then 3 more to get to 13. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, let's do another one using that counting on strategy. Okay, using that counting on strategy.
Yes. Your uncle.
I don't know what that bird's doing today, but all right, so we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you need to write that down, right, you can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took me 7. Okay? It's just like if we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? There's your group. Oh. No, wait. All right. That is supposed to be part of my group of 10. And then you took away those 8. Right? You have 2 plus 5 more. 2 plus 5 is 7. Okay, so our counting on. It's like you broke this up into your group of 10 and 5 extra ones, and then you cross them out. We have been doing this every day, I think for like 2 weeks, right? We've been practicing making those numbers, crossing them out, taking them away, taking away 8 and taking away 9. Okay, we should be feeling better and better and better about this. This is like our 3rd week of doing it. So when you see, and it says use a number bond, you need to use a number bond, right? So there's a couple that say, use a number bond to show what you're thinking. 17 minus 8, I should see 17 is a group of 10 and 7 extra ones. Okay, or you could do your 10 and your dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 8. You've got 2 and 7, 7, 8. Okay? If it tells you to count on, it wants you to use your strategy. 8, 9, 10. Right? 17 is a group of 10 and 7 extra ones. 6, 7. So you've got 2 plus 7 still equals 9. Okay? it will show you a number bond on the one it wants you to break that up into the number bond. Okay? And then guess what? If you know 12 minus 8 equals what? Then you know 8 plus what equals 12. Remember? Addition and subtraction are related. Those are your number families. Those are your number bonds. So right here, you've got 17, 8, and 9 are the numbers. So 17 minus 9 is 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. Okay, they're all related. So if you know your subtraction, you know your addition. Okay, get it, got it good? Okay. Don't worry. If you know which strategy you used, your take from 10 or you're counting on, you can mark that, but that's kind of the least of my concerns. I really just want you guys practicing those, okay? Please get out your problem sets for lesson 19. And Fanny, I don't know where you went today, but you're doing lesson 19 problem set.